Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode those pesky corporate filings to find the real story behind the numbers. And today it looks like Biohaven has some stock to sell and we're going to find out why and what it means for you. Biohaven Ltd just filed a report saying they're letting a big shareholder sell off a chunk of their stock. We're talking about over 3.5 million common shares. This isn't a surprise sale or anything. It's part of a plan that's been in motion for a while, specifically related to an amendment of an agreement from back in May of 2024. This big change, called the NOP Amendment, basically tweaked how Biohaven pays royalties and other milestone payments for some of their drug development projects. Remember that original purchase agreement from February 2022? Well, the new deal swaps out royalty payments that were a sliding scale, going from high single digits to low double digits for a simpler fixed royalty in the mid-single digits for a drug called BHV 7000 and other pipeline drugs. This is important because it gives Biohaven more predictable costs if these drugs do well. On top of that, they also reduced how much they have to pay out based on hitting certain development and sales goals. Instead of potentially paying out a massive $565 million if sales hit certain targets, they've cut that down. The development and regulatory payments, which could have gone up to $575 million, have also been significantly reduced. Now, the total potential payments for hitting development and regulatory milestones are capped at $210 million. This is what they might have to pay if BHV 7000 gets approved in key regions like the United States, Europe, the Middle East and Asia. They've already paid $25 million of that. Plus there's another potential $60 million if other pipeline drugs related to KB7 get approved in the US. What's really interesting is that Biohaven has the choice to pay these milestone amounts in cash or, you guessed it, more of their own stock. This filing is essentially letting a specific shareholder who was part of the original deal sell the shares they received as part of this revised payment structure. To back all this up, Biohaven is also filing a legal opinion from a firm called Maples & Calder. This opinion essentially confirms that the shares being sold are legally sound for resale and is being included as part of this report. They've also included a consent from the same firm, which basically means Maples & Calder agrees with their opinion and is okay with it being part of the filing. Now, looking at this filing from a strategic perspective, Biohaven is cleaning up its capitalization structure and facilitating the sale of shares by a key stakeholder. By and large, this isn't signaling a dramatic change in their core business or financial health based on this report alone. It's more of an administrative and financial maneuver to allow a past investor to exit or diversify their holdings. However, the reduction in potential milestone payments, especially those tied to sales, does suggest a recalibration of their commercial expectations or a desire to simplify their financial obligations. It's like saying, we'll pay less if things really take off, but we'll pay a more predictable amount along the way. This can be a good thing for managing cash flow, but it also means the upside from massive commercial success, at least in terms of external payments, is now lower. The company's ability to pay in stock also bears watching as it can dilute existing shareholders. Overall, Biohaven seems to be in a phase of asset optimization and financial streamlining. The core business drivers, which are their drug development programs like BHV 7000, will ultimately dictate their success. This filing is simply a piece of the puzzle, allowing certain financial elements to fall into place. Alright, that's our breakdown of Biohaven's latest filing. What's your take on these stock sales and the financial adjustments they've made? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.